The core equation of attraction. Hello, and welcome to the deep end of personal power. Today, we are breaking down the core equation of attraction, confidence, and semen retention. This isn't about superficial pickup techniques, it's about a fundamental energetic shift that rewrites the way women perceive and respond to you. In the modern world, confidence is the most coveted masculine trait, yet most men struggle to generate it consistently. Why? Because true, unshakable confidence is not an act. It's an internal, energetic state. It is the byproduct of having an abundant, self-contained energy supply. The vast majority of men are operating in a state of energetic deficit. Their vital life force is constantly being leaked through excessive stimulation, anxiety, and the careless expenditure of their most potent creative energy. This depletion manifests as insecurity, nervousness, and neediness, the ultimate repellent. Semen retention is the ancient, disciplined solution. It's the process of conserving, refining, and recycling your most powerful life energy, which directly nourishes the nervous system and mind. This conservation creates an internal reservoir of power that broadcasts a signal of self-sufficiency and stability, which women instinctively recognize as high-value confidence. This is the secret to transforming attraction from a frantic chase into a magnetic pull. Confidence decoded. Energy, not ego. We must first redefine confidence. True confidence is not loud ego or aggressive posturing. It is energetic stillness. It is the absence of internal conflict and the presence of deep, self-contained stability. Semen retention directly addresses the biological root of low confidence, a fragile nervous system. When vital energy is routinely depleted, the nervous system becomes hyperreactive, easily thrown into fight-or-flight mode by minor stressors. This translates to outward anxiety, darting eyes, fidgeting, overthinking, and a desperate desire for external approval. Retention reverses this process. The neurochemical stabilization, conserving your vital essence stabilizers, key neurotransmitters, calming the internal chaos. The mind stops seeking validation and rests in a state of calm, internal reward. The OEA's shield. In yogic terms, the refined, conserved energy OEAs builds a shield of resilience around your being. This shield allows you to absorb pressure, criticism, or rejection without being emotionally derailed. This unflappable composure is the purest, most undeniable form of confidence. It communicates to everyone around you, particularly women, that you are the anchor man who is so secure in his own abundant power that he requires nothing from the external world to validate his existence. The gaze of certainty. The nonverbal power, that confidence born of semen retention, finds its most potent expression in nonverbal communication, particularly the unshakable gaze. The eyes are the windows to the state of the nervous system. The depleted man's eyes are restless, reflecting a mind that is anxious, scattered, in seeking an exit or validation. The man who retains possesses the gaze of certainty. Sustained eye contact. The conserved energy anchors his mind firmly in the present moment, allowing him to hold eye contact that is steady, direct, and penetrating. This is not aggressive staring. It is unadulterated presence. It communicates, I am here, I am calm, I am honest. This sustained presence is intensely magnetic and disarming. Postural authority. The internal stability translates into sovereign posture. Shoulders are back, the chest is open, and movements are deliberate and unhurried. This relaxed, yet powerful posture signals that he is comfortable taking up space, the very definition of physical confidence. These nonverbal signals bypass the intellect and speak directly to a woman's deepest instinct. She perceives a man who is grounded and centered, a rarity that instantly separates him from the competition and triggers a primal attraction to his stability. Mark and the defeat of the interview test. To illustrate the practical power of this retained confidence, consider the story of Mark, a successful but chronically insecure corporate salesman. Mark was excellent at closing deals, but was socially crippled by his need for approval, particularly from women. This manifested as overeagerness and anxiety in dating. His insecurity was his invisible barrier. Mark committed to a focused, 90-day retention challenge. The most dramatic shift wasn't in his bank account, but in his internal temperature. He felt an ever-present low hum of calm power. 1 week into his streak, he went on a date with Sarah, a highly discerning woman who was known for testing men. Sarah arrived late, offered a lukewarm apology, and spent the first 10 minutes discussing her achievements without asking him a single question. A classic shit test designed to elicit either insecurity or overcompensation. The before Mark would have frantically tried to impress her, though after Mark simply sat back, maintained his calm, steady gaze, listened with genuine curiosity, and showed no visible distress over her behavior. When he did speak, his words were measured and direct. He did not seek her approval. Sarah, realizing her tests were having zero effect, quickly dropped her protective armor. She confessed later that his non-reactivity was the most attractive thing about him. His conserved energy gave him the confidence to remain unmoved by external chaos, proving he was the ultimate man whose worth was entirely self-defined. Attraction explained. The magnetism of non-neediness. The link between retention, confidence, and attraction is forged in non-neediness. Neediness is an energetic drain. It's the external projection of internal lack. Semen retention eliminates this lack by creating internal energetic abundance. Self-referenced power. The man who retains his energy is emotionally and energetically self-sufficient. He interacts with a woman from a place of choice. I want to share my abundance with you. Not necessity, I need you to complete me. This inherent self-containment is the most potent form of masculine magnetic power. The pursuit of purpose. The conserved sexual energy is actively transmuted into passion and drive for his life as purpose. This focused energy creates a tangible aura of competence and direction. Women are instinctively attracted to the man on a high-value trajectory, the man whose life is going somewhere significant. His confidence is rooted in his direction, not his desirability. This non-neediness is the foundation of the unspoken pull. It forces the woman to shift from being pursued to being the one who seeks to align herself with his powerful, stable energy. Josh and the transmutation of drive. The concept of transmutation is crucial. Josh, a freelance writer, found that his confidence suffered because his output was sporadic and his self-image was tied to his inconsistent income. He lacked the discipline to sustain focused work. His dating life reflected this inconsistency. He would be enthusiastic one week and withdrawn the next. Upon adopting retention, Josh immediately recognized the surge of powerful, restless energy. Instead of fighting it, he used the technique of active transmutation. The moment he felt the urge, he redirected that intense drive into writing. The result was a dramatic improvement in mental stamina and clarity. He could sit and write for 5 hours straight, fueled by the energy that used to dissipate. His confidence soared, not because he was trying to look good, but because he was producing valuable work consistently. When he met Olivia, his demeanor was entirely different. He was calm, focused on his goals, and spoke about his work with genuine, quiet authority. His newfound confidence was organic. It was the direct byproduct of his competence. Olivia was drawn to his clear focus and stability. Her attraction was a response to his demonstrable self-mastery and his refusal to waste his precious time and energy. The clearest signal of high value a man can give. The final equation. Sovereignty equals attraction. The equation is simple and undeniable. Semen retention energy conservation gives energetic stillness, gives unshakable confidence, gives unstoppable attraction. The depleted man seeks external validation and repels. The man who retains his vital force becomes a self-sufficient sovereign who radiates calm, magnetic power. His confidence is not an act of ego, but the biological and energetic reflection of his inner abundance. When you commit to this discipline, you end the cycle of internal fragility and external seeking. You become the anchor. You become the source. And when you are the source of your own stability, women will be overwhelmingly drawn to the profound, attractive power of your undepleted self. Before we conclude, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and do not forget to drop your location in the comments. I'd love to know where you are watching from. And if you ever have any questions, join our Telegram channel where we interact directly and help each other grow. The link is in the description.